Hey breeders! The PSD Podcast Network is fully independent and mostly supported by you guys. Share your favorite shows around and give us a rating and a follow. Little stuff like that helps way more than you think. And if you want to support us financially, check out the description for a link to our Patreon and grab the commentary track we did for Nightbreed. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Pondering Spooky Tapes.
In the deepest and darkest of woods, where not even the light of the moon can penetrate, two vile creatures indulge in dark delights and have conquered their comrades into capitulation. Now they wander these lands watching scary cinema, and there's a good chance you're next. Mandalore and Billy invite you to ponder some spooky tapes. These piggies need their feed. That's why these podcasters watch Nightbreed.
What's up, breeders? It's time for 1990s Nightbreed, directed by and written by Clive Barker, who also made Hellraiser, Candyman, Undying, and Jericho.
Clive Barker's Jericho. All right. Pull up a picture of the Clive Barker Jericho baby. Give him a Dr. Seuss Cat in the Hat.
There he is. There he is. Can you eat that baby? Can you go into the pit and eat that baby?
No, Billy, why would you bring up the pit baby? That's fucked up.
Fuck you. You couldn't.
Billy,
you're the one that can't stop bringing the pit baby
I don't know
up.
why you're like, you can't stop bringing up the pit baby. You can't stop bringing up the pit baby.
Yeah,
and then
then you
immediately into our
immediately
movie podcast about Clive Barker's Nightbreed, a tour de force of cinema. You bring up the pit baby right off the rip. That's kind of weird,
I
dude.
hate you so fucking much right now, Brendan.
You also said welcome breeders like Ruby Rod in The Fifth Element.
No, I was saying breeders in the gay dude
like Pokemon.
being mad about straight people way.
I don't know why I thought you were about to say the fat dad in the movie who was like, I love that you're fat. I love that I'm fat.
But I like being fat because it's comfortable, and I like myself fat. I like being fat too.
Oh, yeah, I love that you're fat. I love that you're fat. I love that we're fat together, and they start touching tummies. It was foreshadowing to the tummy touchler. They touch tummies.
It was absolutely foreshadowing to the tummy touchler. This is based on his 1988 horror novella Cabal, and now I'm kind of regretting not reading it before because I fucking love this movie. It's amazing.
I can't believe this movie was a
Holy
Destiny
shit.
reference.
Was it?
Whether we like it or not, the Cabal is on the moon.
What?
Get it? Because they're children of the moon, and his name was Cabal.
I don't get it
It's
at all.
okay. You're better off for not knowing.
It's good.
Is this are you Destiny like the videos game?
Dude, why don't you run this strike with me, and we get some freaking epic loot?
I'm not doing this with you. Starring.
Oh my god, wait. They redubbed Doug Bradley just like they redubbed Peter Dinklage with Nolan North.
Starring Craig Schaefer, who also was in Fire in the Sky, David Cronenberg, who made a million movies like The Fly and Existence, the Flesh Controller video game movie.
That has Meat Gun movie.
I mean, it's also Meat fucking console. It's Meat Games.
Meat Games, Meat Gun, Meat Fun.
Dude, one day that's a movie. That's a movie for another time, though. I really want to do that movie.
You ever think about how, like, with AI has taken away the joy and whimsy from people who made fake mock-ups of video game consoles? Because you could just type in, Grok, can you make me a Meat video game console?
Make me a video
Instead of, like, having to design it by hand. Make me the Fleshbox 420.
Would pulse all weird.
One thing about Existence, because we're on this right now, I kind of am sad that it's about video games, but they don't do a fake video game. They're just kind of humans in a video game, and the video game world is just the human world, but weird.
I think he knew better than to do that. Instead, just giving him the weird bio gun.
It should have looked like Lawnmower Man.
Was Existence pre or post Matrix? It was post Matrix, right?
It's 99.
It's pre.
Oh, okay.
It's pre-Matrix.
It's 1 year before, right? Because then Matrix come out No, it's same year.
Yeah, same year, 99.
Wonder what came first, the Matrix or Resistance?
Whatever one came first, the other one was being made still.
Dude, maybe they fought each other at the box.
Oh, is this like a Bug's
Who
Life and
fucking
Ants
knows?
moment? Actually, it's Existence
Oh
in the
my
Matrix.
fucking god!
Whereas the Matrix is
That's
a
not
trans
even-
allegory, and the oh my god, Existence is a gamer allegory. Wait a minute, fuck!
Oh fucking Christ!
The two sides of the political spectrum.
And it's also starring Anne Bobby, the lady in the movie. She Lori, I think her name was.
Lori. I mentioned in the commentary that I really liked Lori, but I thought Lori was Cheryl. I really liked Cheryl. It was like the Smoke 'em Diner lady.
Well, let me tell you something, Brendaniel. Are you a fan of BioShizzle? BioShock?
Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his bird?
She is Bridget Tenenbaum.
She's Tenenbaum.
She's Tenenbaum. Yep, she is Tenenbaum in the BioShock series.
Oh no, says the man in the ham. You're entitled to the pig. No, says the man in the slam. You're entitled to the prison. No, says the man in the man. You're entitled to your man. I get it, Andrew Ryan.
I feel like we should mention off the cuff that the version that we watched was the theatrical version for the commentary track because, well, since we're making a commentary track and also because we don't want to record for like 6 hours straight, although I think it's already been like 4 hours.
A lot of goofing time.
Since we started recording. A lot of goofing time. We did watch the theatrical version, which is very, very different from the director's cut, which is... The way I said cut, it was super weird.
You should cut that cut. Run back the cut.
I should cut that cut.
You should cut that cut.
And
Run the cut back.
It's even more different than the Cabal cut. In fact, between the theatrical and director's cut, there are 81 differences, including 36 scenes with an alternative course of events, 10 recuts, 22 scenes where the theatrical version is longer. There's like, I think it's like 19 minutes of difference between both of them. Thank you, moviecensorship.com, for that information. I did watch, after we finished our watch of theatrical version, I did watch the director's cut afterwards, and it is drastically different. Some characters just that survive the theatrical version die. Some characters that survive the director's cut die in the other one. Like it's pretty different. The ending is not even the same. It doesn't do the sequel setup like the theatrical version.
Oh, where they put the evil within 2 goop into the smiley guy?
Yeah, it's not similar at all. And also, big recommend on the movie. We're going into spoilers immediately because I want to talk about how disappointed because the director's cut is what Clive Barker has said. I mean, obviously, it's his preferred version. It uses the original footage because I believe there were reshoots to make it more centered around David Cronenberg's slasher villain. Decker is the slasher, isn't it?
Dr. Decker.
Yeah.
Philip Decker.
The theatrical version is way more focused on the slasher scenes with Decker, which are kind of the worst parts of the movie. I think the Nightbreed stuff is way more interesting.
Yeah, I mean, how they recut it is weird.
Yeah.
Where we could try to turn this into a slasher movie when it's really, really not.
Yeah, there's a lot of scenes that are... the pacing is all over the place, and I guess it's a testament to how good and interesting the Nightbreed are and Midian is as a whole, that even though the pacing is awful, I still really, really like this movie. In fact, I would go as far as saying that this might be, well, I was going to say my favorite movie we watched on the show, but that's not true. House is my favorite movie we watched on the show, but this is like close second. I came out of this being like, damn, that was one of the best things I've seen in a really long time. But to get back to what I was saying, you're going to be so disappointed, Brendan, because in the ending of the director's cut, Narcisse doesn't survive.
No.
Oh, wait, no, Narcisse is not the one I'm thinking of.
Narcisse is a woman.
Oh, who the fuck is the cool guy? Who's cool guy? Cigarette Smoke.
Yeah, no, it is. It's played by Hugh Ross. That is Narcisse.
I think there's a mistake in the wiki I'm reading.
It does sound like a woman's name.
Narcisse does not survive. She is killed by Decker. I think that they mean he.
Yeah.
Either way, he dies, which sucks because he should survive. He's like one of the best characters, if not the best character in this movie. I love him.
I got so caught up on Narcisse brain. It's like, wait a minute. I was trying to remember what I was thinking earlier. Was it the slasher thing? No.
We were talking about the slasher director's cut differences.
Right. Well, the problem is when they try to re-edit it as a slasher, it's like, yes, David Cronenberg does wear the smiley mask so that you can't tell who it is. So you can go, oh, let's reshoot it and add more him murdering people. But as like a mystery slasher, you kind of know it's him immediately, and they straight up reveal it's him very early in the movie.
They do.
So then you just see him murder some more people because he's mad about the Midians.
Oh, also I was right. You remember in the cut we watched, the theatrical version?
Yes.
The main character Boone is a Nightbreed called Cabal as well, who is like this he's like this legendary hero of the Nightbreed.
Cabal?
Chosen one. He's the chosen one.
Right.
Cabal, yeah. He's the chosen one. And it's like 10 minutes before the end that you get the lore.
Oh, yeah. They just mentioned the prophecy. Yeah.
In the director's cut, they show his lore way earlier than that. Makes way more sense.
Well, there's a lot that was clearly cut. You can even tell in the theatrical. Like when the main character goes...
There's way less Nightbreed monster freakazoid stuff.
Yeah. Well, because Doug Bradley's straight up like, has he told you about our ways? And he's like, yes, he has.
Yeah.
We went, oh, I guess...
Yeah, he told me everything.
Like, oh, I guess he's lying. But no, they just cut that part out, I would assume.
Who is your advocate? I am. Have you tutored him in the law?
Yes, he has.
Let the advocate answer.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because that's the scene where he explains the lore was like switched around.
Yeah, it's very strange.
I'm not surprised that, because this movie was a huge, massive critical and commercial failure, unsurprisingly. Fox had no idea how to...
It's kind of a hard movie to market because it's Clive Barker's Chronicles of Narnia.
It is hard.
It's a whimsy.
It is hard,
yeah.
but they... I mean, just look at... I'm going to send the poster. They made it look like it was a slasher, with even like everything about it looked like a slasher. Where it's like, Laurie thought she knew everything about her boyfriend.
Oh my
Laurie
God,
was
that's
wrong.
insane.
Nightbreed.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's like they made it look like Boone is the fucking killer in the movie, even though it's obviously not.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised that a lot of people probably went and saw it and were like confused by the fact that it's kind of more of a it's more of a fantasy. Yeah, it's a bit more of a fantasy.
Some shots look straight up like Labyrinth, even though, and that was before I knew about the David Bowie connection.
And also another reason why the marketing for this movie was kind of fucky is because I'm pretty sure that from what I read, the guy who was in charge of the marketing at Morgan Creek Productions or at Fox, one of probably Fox, because they were the distributors, actually didn't watch the movie because he thought it was just disgusting.
I mean, it is disgusting.
Yeah, he was just like, this movie is disgusting and I do not want to watch it, so we're just gonna dump it out there.
This movie's awful. I'm going to fund the movie where that horse dies in a tragic way instead. That one's supposed to be never ending.
I found it. Yeah, head of marketing at Morgan Creek never watched all the way through because it disgusted and distressed him.
The head of marketing doesn't watch the movie he needs to sell.
Yeah, the head of marketing.
That's
dude.
insane.
Yeah. All the trailers, the original trailers for the movie are, I think it's only the scenes from the beginning of the movie when Decker is like just slashing the fat couple. Mm-hmm. Like just, when he's chasing him around and she drops her oranges and melons.
In retrospect, that is like, had nothing to do with anything.
No, it had absolutely nothing to do. It weirdly enough, that is a scene that is also in the director's cut. So maybe, like I said, maybe if we watch the director's cut, we would understand a bit more, because the start of this movie in the theatrical cut that we watched, it's kind of confusing. It goes by really fucking quick. Like, you start the movie, you get the nightmare where all the freaks are in the, like, all the Nightbreed are like dancing and wiggling around and going, and then it cuts to murder scene where Decker kills the fat couple, and then it cuts again to Boone in the he's like a psychiatrist?
Yeah, because he had the gigantic he had the giant David Cage psychiatrist office that Brendan pointed out is enormous.
Because it just cuts to the psychiatric office and he's just like, you killed those people, you need to go to the cops. And then this is like 5 minutes into the movie, you barely know Boone, you barely know his relationship with Laurie, and it just kind of immediately jumps into shit. And it's like,
yeah,
there's obviously a lot missing, and there's an entire sex scene that was cut. There's an entire dream sequence that was cut. The dream sequence in the theatrical version where the circus is wiggling around is not in the cut we watched.
I got the simpler angle, which is just he's psychiatrist serial killer, so that he can say my patient did it, and like, look, here's all this crazy stuff they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you did it.
Oh, I got that right off the rip too, like right away. The second he's like, you killed these people, Boone, and Boone was like, no.
It also kind of doesn't make much sense. I don't know how to describe it, but I guess it's a plot hole. Makes zero sense. Why does he have so many pictures from the crime scene when he's a psychiatric?
So they could have said, oh, he's a suspect.
Well, because they said the cops said they came to him. They you
came
know,
to him.
One of those therapist
Oh,
things
I
where it's
missed
like
that.
the therapist, you know, they go to a therapist. Have are any of your patients like murdering knife guys? And he's like, maybe, I don't know.
And the police. So the police came to the psychiatric. They went, do you know anybody who's fucked up and crazy? And he was like,
Yeah,
let me
basically.
think
Look at my
on that.
dossier of fucked up and crazy boys. Yes, I found the perfect boy for you.
This boy is fucked up and crazy. He keeps dreaming about Midian.
They're never going to know that I killed those fat breeders.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He does like saying that.
He does like saying breeders.
Wait, so were the fat couple at the beginning like breeders?
Yeah, they had a kid, remember? The kid was like, there's a scary smiley man under my bed. The mom was like, I'm fat.
No, but they weren't breeders. Like, I thought the breeders were the
No, he was using breeders in the pejorative, like the I'm killing families because they're breeding children. He said that.
Oh, dude, I missed something.
Did he?
Man, I'm gonna be
I
real.
thought breeders exclusively meant the actual Nightbreed.
Yeah, you guys were paying attention when he's like, I've killed breeders before, but nothing like this. That's why he's trying to kill the Nightbreed, because they're breeding freaks.
So he was actually calling them breeders.
He was calling families breeders.
I just assumed that couldn't be correct.
This changes everything to my understanding of his character. I find him even dumber now,
Well,
if I'm honest. That's kind of stupid.
This all makes sense in context because I have seen this movie before.
Yeah.
Probably over 10 years ago. And I remember thinking that, oh yeah, this movie had really cool monsters and a cool monster world, but I didn't remember much more of it. And now watching this, it's like, oh, I see why I don't remember much of this movie, even though it's great. Like watching it's like, wow, that's so fun. But because they cut out so much context for stuff, you just remember visuals of insane things happening.
You know what they needed really to sell Nightbreed?
What?
Actually, let's do this a Brendan question.
Action figures.
Oh, damn, already?
What do you think? Yeah, well, yeah, I'll go last like usual. So what do you think would sell Nightbreed better to the marketing guy?
Bart Simpson.
Oh, true. We did say add Bart to that. That is an opportunity.
Add Bart Simpson to the movie. Add a blue guy.
Add a blue guy, add a green guy. True. Add Bart, but make him two-dimensional and say don't have a cowman anytime that Boone passes him.
Add a cowman.
Add a cowman.
Add a cowman. And then we can have a joke where Bart is like, yeah, I have a cowman. And then Cowman's like, what do you mean by this? Because there's a cowman.
What if Bart said, have a cowman, and he opened up his palm and he had a little cowman figurine, a little Minotaur figurine? Would you take it? Anyway, Mandy, how would you sell this to the marketing guys?
My hungry ass could never take it.
Like, are we assuming it's the same marketing guy where like he can't see anything gross or he's going to go ew and turn it off?
Yeah, like what would you add to the movie to show to him? Because I have an idea, but I want to hear y'all's first.
To calm this distressed man down, you mean?
Yeah, to get rid of his cowman.
I guess I'd say the movie is like Wizard of Oz, where he's going to he hits his head. Boone hit his head really hard in the asylum or wherever he was. I think they had like a padded room. We'll call it an asylum. Yeah. He hit his head really hard in the asylum, and he's remembering his time that he worked at a haunted maze incorrectly. Like, oh, Midian, that's just him misremembering the name maze. There's something you could do where it's like, oh, this is all allegorical. It's just him remembering it kind of wrong, but it's all in good fun. And don't show him the scene of Narcissus' face being peeled off by himself. Mm-hmm. You just kind of, there's some peelings that he doesn't need to see, I think.
I kind of think that a lot of the scenes, I don't know, you could definitely market this easier nowadays, probably. Because it does have like a bit of a, I don't even know how I could market this.
You could on Netflix, actually.
I would add an Ewok Village festival to the town.
They're gonna have to figure out how to market it probably soon, because there is a TV adaptation. So earlier when we were talking about how
this would suck with Netflix cameras.
Yeah, when I was talking about a prestige TV show, I was not actually kidding. So Michael Dougherty, who we've talked about twice now with Krampus and Trick or Treat, is actually set to direct and create
the one who could do it right.
I know, a TV adaptation for the Sci-Fi Channel on
Nightbreed. No, you had to say the Sci-Fi Channel.
Sci-Fi Channel.
Brendan, I'm sorry, but there's nobody else who would pick up Nightbreed. It would have to be Sci-Fi.
I've heard Resident Alien is good, and it's got a bunch of as long as they don't do time travel, because every sci-fi fucking original fucks it up, and they go, we're
Why
gonna
would they
time
have
travel.
a time-
Because they just fucking do
Time
it, Billy.
travel would
Don't get me
never
fucking started
work.
about Eureka and Warehouse
What?
13. I'm gonna explode.
Time travel could never fucking work with this.
No, they could.
You say that, and then they're like, this is pretty awesome, but I think let's do time travel, and let's do time travel into it, because time travel and multiverse stuff is really fucking popping.
You think that they could?
Oh, they could,
I don't think there's a
definitely.
good way to add it.
Army of Darkness is right there.
No, Billy, remember the scene where they show the Inquisition or whatever tormenting the Nightbreed? Where it's like, oh, wow, that's so fucked up when you dream fast with me and showed that. Instead, they could send somebody back and they have them like live with the
And they'll
village.
fuck it up with time travel.
They're going to do it.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Brendan, it's not even out
They
yet.
always-
You have to calm down. It's not real yet.
You don't
They
understand
can't hurt
how
you.
my heart hurts every time I think about Eureka and Warehouse 13 and how they fucked it all up with time travel over and over again. Having to live through also Lost, fucking up Lost with time travel. But like Fringe also was like a good I fucking hate J.J. Abrams, and I hate it when the Sci-Fi Channel
I did
also
stop watching Warehouse 13 because of time travel. Back when it was on
you
cable.
see?
Well,
Claudia
I was like, this
Donovan
is
is such a cool character and was one of my first like TV crushes on a sci-fi show. Fucked it up with fucking Artie, Claudia Donovan. Don't even get me
Space
fucking
Station 13. What did you say?
No, Warehouse 13.
Warehouse 13.
Warehouse
It's a really good
13.
show, and I liked it a lot because it's just, the SCP Foundation, or so the SCP Foundation is built off of a short-lived, I want to say like a mini series kind of about like haunted, kind of fucked up items from a hotel. I can't remember the name of it exactly, but essentially like SCP Foundation is kind of built off of that, where it's like haunted artifacts, kind of scary items. And then also on top of that, you have Warehouse 13, which is what if we have a bunch of
It's a warehouse of like the
Of
freak
SCP objects.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's a warehouse, like one of them is what if there was a cool spoon owned by a historical figure, but if you use that spoon, somebody was using it in Gatorade to make their athletes explode?
Yeah.
Is this a real episode?
Yeah.
Yes.
I need to watch this. Holy fuck.
It was like X-Files, like we have our warehouse where we keep weird paranormal objects.
And then they made fucking Harvard Garvard Swells a woman, and it's such a weird fucking show. It's
what?
Yeah, HG Swells she was a warehouse agent, and then she got frozen in fucking warehouse carbonite.
That's really interesting, actually. I like
It's
that.
a weird show. It just gets fucking absolute dookie when they start doing time travel. Bill, you remember that episode of 911 where that guy, he burns down his own restaurant, and then his son tries to take
Yes.
revenge by blowing up? The dad in that is the main character of Warehouse 13, the dad who sets fire to his restaurant.
Oh, see, you needed to talk to me. I don't understand.
No, I needed to
any
talk
other
to you about
comparisons
9/11,
or it has to be 9/11. No, 911, 99, not 9/11.
9/11 by the American Horror Story. Yeah, they did that.
No,
Andy, you should watch 9/11 at some point. It'll blow your mind.
911. 911. Dude,
They have an
dead
episode
ass
where somebody
Mandy.
gets big and rounded as a bit, like genuinely,
Yeah.
and it's a serious cop show.
Is it a serious? I thought it was like a comedy show. I've never seen it. I know a bit about it.
It's not, but it is.
It is a comedy show because it takes itself so seriously. At one point, one of the 911 calls they respond to, a guy falls on an air compressor and it inflates him big and round.
Yeah.
What?
It's no, dude. 911
Like, it
is
doesn't kill
actually
him.
so fucking funny.
It doesn't kill him. That 911 gets there and it's inflated because the compressor got into
No,
his
you're
skin and
fucking with me.
inflated
They
him
would
big.
not, they would not
Mandy,
inflate a man.
Mandy.
in a serious show.
Mandy, don't fucking test me, Mandy.
We want to do like Junji Ito's Gyo, but with like an air compressor man.
911 is amazing because the drama is terrible. Oh, dude, they have like really good Final Destination style, like
like when the one medic gets rebar through his head and then he comes back and it said the rebar did nothing to me.
Yeah.
They get him a cake with rebar. They make fun of him for
They
it.
keep making fun of him for having had rebar like through his head.
That one woman who takes too much toothpaste and she calls 911 and yells, "I'm blue!"
I'm blue.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Takes too much toothpaste. Like eats it.
The toothpaste made her blue, genuinely.
She ate it.
Why? No. How does toothpaste make you blue? What do you mean?
There's a reason for it. I can't remember what the reason is, but there's a reason for it.
They have a guy who gets Mr. Beasted, and then they put him on a carousel, and then it blows his eyes out of his head. They have to slap his...
What do you mean, Mr. Beasted?
It's
He
YouTubers.
gets pranked.
He gets pranked
The
by
YouTubers prank with the guy, and then his eye pop out, and they have to pop it back in because he was on one of those carousel things. The dude's eyeballs fall out because they tie him to a fucking.
YouTubers tie him to a carousel with like
Yeah.
extinguishers and rockets on it.
and it does like a G-force like flight training. Okay.
The G-force explodes his
He
eyes.
just like he gets pranked and his eyeballs pop out and he turns blue.
He turns so dang much that his fucking Dude, it's so stupid. This show is actually insane. But the entire time they play it like serious as fuck.
Like the crazy cops in Nightbreed.
In season 9 of 9/11,
Yeah.
they save a fucking billionaire from getting eaten by a whale, and then because these 911 responders save the billionaire, a geostorm happens and they send them into space, Mandy.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
The cops sent him into space?
No,
the
the
billionaire
billionaire
they save sends the cops and the 911 responders into space to stop a fucking geostorm.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What? Get on my rocket. I need you to take care of
Yes, that's literally the
Yes,
plot.
actually, you have to go and save the world. Get on my rocket and do
If
the
I
thing.
had stopped paying attention for 10 seconds, I would think we were still talking about Warehouse 13.
No.
Like, man is inflated by strange object. Eyeballs fall out. Toothpaste that makes you blue. They go to space. Oh, this must be Warehouse 13 episodes they didn't watch.
Mandy,
Oh my
I'm
God,
posting
I'm
the
so
YouTube short and
happy.
recording about the air compressor so that I know, because I know you're not going to believe me.
You're not gonna believe, but it's real. The fucking air compressor up the ass, where the guy starts inflating, is 100% a real thing that happens.
And they save him.
Yeah, they fucking they slowly
Did they
like
just put makeup on his face? He's like turning to Marlon Brando.
They just bloat him up big and around. Anyway, the Buffalo
the
Boys
breeders-
attack the creatures.
the nasty boys attack
The nasty
breeders.
boys attack the creatures. Yeah. I love this movie in general. Like Nightbreed, it was it was one of those ones where I could still like comment on it. I wasn't like fully like entrapped by its whimsy like I was with Houseu, but I will say that I absolutely fucking loved this. The creature design from Clive Barker is great. You know, a couple of standouts were the Tummy Time Man,
Yes.
the two members of the polycule. One of them has tummy time eels, and the other one is a demon with a cool coat.
Outstanding.
The gurgler, the fly-eyed creature, the Tarot man who's just hanging out.
I love the pathetic little creature that turns into a young girl.
Oh, the
just a
weird ET rat. They just stumble across.
the pathetic creature that she has to rescue, and then once she brings her back into the fucking,
Becomes a real girl.
was it just like the sun was killing her?
I guess so, because she got out.
Yeah.
But she looked, it's like the most pathetic creature ever put to film, or it's wet and disgusting and dying.
I will say it is a very impressive pathetic creature. Very
It
impressive.
makes E.T. getting bacteria cancer look like George Clooney. Like, it is the most pathetic creature.
the way that when she holds it and like it's still the mechanical puppet is still wiggling, and you can just hear the fucking
Yeah.
I'm saying, man, that thing is pathetic.
It's, oh, you found my child, and it starts morphing back into what we thought was Bart Simpson at first. And yeah.
Into a normal child that gives visions when you touch it.
I love how this is just like, welcome to the fucking freak carnival at Yarnum, baby. We got the Wiggler, we got the Tummy Time Boy, we got the two-headed man, we got the guy in the cage, we got the Tummy Time Boy Mark II.
We have a floor creature.
We've got Darth Maul, we've got Fog Woman.
We got exploding. We got normal looking guy that explode.
Oh, Rockneck. I was calling him Rockneck.
Rockneck.
We thought it was like a
though.
rock
I thought it was. I
but
thought
then it
that
was
was
actually
his thing.
just a fucking necklace made of rocks, and they just pull it off him.
That's what I'm saying. I don't get that part. What was he? What freak stuff was he supposed
I mean,
to
he
be?
yelled like, ah, when it was pulled off, so maybe it was.
But yeah, but they didn't do like a gib or any gore or blood that I could see.
No.
They just-
It was a nipple piercing.
No, they ripped the nipple piercing off after the rock
But
necklace. They ripped the
after
rock necklace off.
Yeah.
Oh, they
get his nipple later.
Oh, okay. Sometimes I was looking away at my dog during the movie. I'm not gonna lie, because he kept chewing on his thing, so I might have missed that. But no, yeah, okay.
All right, Iggy.
He does have it. It was an amazing stunt where he was like burning and turning into dust until he fucking exploded.
Oh yeah, Mandy saw an Oingo Boingo shirt and went full JoJo's.
Yeah,
the thing is, I saw the Oingo Boingo shirt. And
I mean,
then,
that did look like Iggy from JoJo.
And then the terrier showed up, and I went, huh, that looks quite a bit like him. But then that was the end of it. There was no more like, that guy looks like a stand user. It was just Oingo Boingo, then dog.
I do wonder, because when we were looking up during the break, we were looking up version differences between both the theatrical and director's cut, and apparently in the director's cut there are more creatures that are not aggressive, because what the version we saw, the theatrical cut, is like every fucking breeder is freaking the fuck out, going nuts, like shaking cages and going, ah, I'm gonna fucking kill you, ah! But apparently in the director's cut, there are way more creatures that are just peaceful little guys.
Well, they showed some just kind of hanging out.
Yeah.
It was more that we missed more of like what this, like you get it. It's a refuge.
All of the ones that were hanging out were just smoking fucking.
Yeah.
Dude, give that boy a bong, bro. Give Happy Funtime Boy a bong.
Is Happy Funtime Boy the one who had like his head in his crotch? There's like a few Happy Funtime Boys.
He had his head in his tummy.
Okay, yeah.
He was the there were multiple big boys, but that was my favorite big boy.
It was like a gathering of the Juggalos, but they were.
It really was like the gathering of the Juggalos. That's a great analogy.
I was ready to whoop whoop with the Dark Carnival and get down with the clown. It was, but the Great Malenko was there and he saved them all.
Was the Boiling Society?
What was Juggalo Fest called again? Fucking
the gathering.
The gathering of the Juggalos. The
It's just
gathering.
the gathering.
Oh, well, it was just calling.
You gather for the Great Malenko. You bring your hatchet men out. You say whoop whoop.
I thought there was another word for it. I didn't know
they
it
just
was
call it the
just
gathering.
called the gathering.
Because for them, they know what that
That's
means.
so fucking. It kind of has a weird cult vibe.
Yeah, the action scene at the end needed a Fago rocket or two.
Well, I was gonna say the Boiling Society brew could have been Fago then. That they dunk you into to turn you into a breeder.
It could have actually. It was the same color as orange Fago.
Right, that was Doug Bradley, which we both thought was Odo. Brendan, I don't know if you're here for this. Billy found out why we thought it was Odo for a second
It's
as
super-
well.
Oh, is it because he dubbed?
Super weird.
He's dubbed over. It's not Doug Bradley.
they dubbed over Doug Bradley in the theatrical version to give him a German accent.
Tonight, you leave the natural world behind.
It did sound German. He sounded like Odo.
He didn't sound German, but that's what they wanted. But they dubbed over him, and then when they did because the director's cut that we keep referring to is very new, like 2023, I think. 2013, I can't remember.
Oh, I didn't know it was that new.
It
Wow.
is very, the director's cut is very, very new. When they did that, they got Doug back to dub over his the original dialogue that wasn't his. Yeah.
I wonder why they would replace Doug Bradley though, unless it was Hellraiser's
God
too
knows.
popular. This sounds too much like Pinhead.
But that's even dumber because Hellraiser was doing fucking great.
Well, that's
Hellraiser
why,
2
right?
had just came out. Like, there's no reason to do that.
But that'd be a studio thing. Like, I don't know if the same studio made this where they could have gone, oh, that sounds too much like this other character.
I have no clue.
Or maybe the performance was bad. I don't know. It's just weird all around.
Who owns Hellraiser? Well, who owned back then? Because I'm sure it changed
Yeah,
a bunch.
I have no idea, honestly.
Must have been like Dimension New World Pictures. Yeah, New World Pictures.
So I assume this got made because Hellraiser's like 1 and 2 went really well. They said,
Oh, 100%.
wow, we want to adapt another Clive Barker thing. Let's give you a shitload of money. And then he goes crazy making this like fantasy setting that's not an isekai because he got bitten and then he didn't die and go there. He died, got revived by the bite from Darth Maul, and then they pulled him underground and said, you could join us in the breeder lair.
I love Darth Maul. I love how when you see him for the first time, he just whips his hair back and forth.
Yeah, and he becomes slightly scarier, like 20% scarier.
Oh, and he has the Chinler with him.
Oh my god, how have we not talked about
Oh,
Moon Man?
right.
Holy fucking shit. Moon Man is
The
so
Schindler.
fucking good.
The quad Bruce Campbell, that's right.
Oh, he's so good. I love his fuck ass mustache beard.
And he might be Boone's best, well, not Narciss. That's second to Narciss. He might be his best breeder friend, kind of. He's at least around a lot,
Yeah.
and he taught him the ways, apparently.
I fucking love his best friend that shows him the way, where he's like, I'll show you what a real breeder is. Ah! And then he like shreds his fucking head off.
I love Narcissus. He just shreds the fuck out of it. And you're like, oh, is that guy dead? I definitely thought they were going to go into like the world of dreams and it was going to be double the whimsy that what it was. But I was actually kind of happy that it was just this shit under the cemetery.
Yeah, it's just a cemetery. Midian is just a cemetery where all the freaks hang out. It's pretty sick. Makes me wonder if there's how many of these fucking places there are in this universe. Like, surely there has to be a bunch of different Midians.
Yeah, man, we don't talk to the people at the Bigfoot Village. Those guys are freaks. They love hitting vapes and just fucking,
Yeah.
they wear khaki cargo pants, and I'm sick of these guys.
Boofing big fucking
They could easily be the outcasts of the outcasts. But that makes the whole trilogy thing make sense, too, because he has to find their new locations. So surely there's some other holdouts or somewhere else they've hidden before.
He does,
Other
yeah.
regions have their little holdouts.
The theatrical version that we watched is pretty much like entirely like the ending is entirely built on the fact that a sequel will happen one day, which is very unfortunate because, you know, it did not happen.
The thing is, I could see like the Netflix adaptation where they try to have that mask come up, but it has that horrible gray fog around it and you can't see past like 10 feet past the character.
Yeah.
Like, look, he's back. It's Dr. Decker.
I mean, Decker is definitely coming back.
Is the new show, like, I'm assuming it's just a redoing of it, like the...
I mean, at this point, I feel like they have to redo the entire thing if they do a show. The more I think about it, the more I don't know if it's going to work, because holy shit, I don't think you can recreate the set design and the monsters. They're so good, and if Sci-Fi was... Because there's no way Sci-Fi is giving them a lot of money to make all these critters.
Here's the thing, though, right? If you do a Netflix, I've noticed over the years what's really popular is Magic School. There's been a lot of, you go to the weird school or academy for freaks, where you enter this world of, oh, there's just all this weird shit that happens, this weird location.
It's too many fucking people who grew up on Harry Potter and that's all they fucking know how to write.
Yes. But this is tangential to that, right? You die and you're in the Nightbreed land, you're in Midian, where look, here's how things work around here. Here's all the stuff we can do.
You're doing the isekai thing, because this is an isekai.
He did get hit by a truck. He did go demon mode.
Truck-kun came out, fucking went demon mode on him because he was drugged
And then he said, I'm going to need my mana potions to activate my Cabal slime. And then he drinks 8 mana potions and explodes. It's crazy.
But this movie's Truck-kun is Dr. Decker yelling to the cops. He has a gun and 5,000 cops shoot him.
That was actually, that took me kind of, I did not expect that to happen. When he just like, I'll be here, I'll protect you. He has a gun, shoot him!
I believe you.
He's got a gun!
It was just like the alligator raid boss that was in the lake by my house growing up.
Excuse me?
I told that story before, right? About the alligator that became a raid boss for the area.
Did you?
I thought, okay, I guess I didn't. Oh no, I think I told someone else that on their show like years ago. Okay, it's not much of a story.
What the hell?
I grew up next to a very polluted lake, and there was a alligator that had been released or like found its way there, whatever. There was an alligator in the lake that should not have been there.
Yeah.
And the lake had like a fairly active lake life. Like people would go out and even though it's very polluted, they'd say, oh, I know, take our pontoon out there. There's a filthy little beach we go to. And there was the alligator was known to people. Like I think there's a picture in the paper. People knew there was a gator, and it wasn't like Jaws where there was a panic, but there was still known like, oh, there's this gator that's kind of hanging out somewhere. Like keep an eye out for it. And on one of the most popular beaches in the area, there were like some teenagers out cooking. Like almost seems like the setup to what will be a horror movie. But instead, someone goes, "Holy shit! Look in the lake. It's the gator." And they could see the gator kind of like just floating at the surface. And at this big like event, there were some cops. But this was before like the cops had gotten absurd amounts of budget and just had like military rifles in their trucks and stuff.
Yeah. So
they said like, oh wow, you know, we can try to get it and like shoot it from here, but there is a chance we could miss. And so they said, hey, does anyone else have any guns? So because this is a lake with a bunch of rednecks at the beach, everyone's going to their cars and getting their hunting rifles, like whatever guns they have. And they set up this firing line and they made the gator into a raid boss. Where they just
what the fuck? Yeah, I see Miss Pepper's going down. We got to keep on firing, bro. You got any of those silver bullets left? No, I got none left. I got you mana potions. I got you health pots. He's summoning crawlers. Get those crawlers now.
I didn't think that was an actual thing. Like
it shouldn't be.
Because it's so...
Donnie, you better go left lane. He's got his crawdad cripplers over there.
It's such a fucking cliche in a lot of movies where it's like, oh, the fucking...
Right, the cops team up with them or whatever.
All the rednecks gather with their guns and then they go fucking crazy. They do a big mob.
That happens at the end of this movie too. But it was more like...
It is exactly what happened. They get drunk on fucking Molson Canadian and go off because this is a movie that happens in Calgary.
The difference here is that no one had died. Like they were out barbecuing basically. They said, all right, let's run to our trucks excited. They line up. The gator hadn't killed anybody, just floating there. It's not like let's call animal control. It's just let's obliterate the thing while we have the chance.
Did they obliterate it or did they miss?
No, they killed it. I don't know how much was left of it.
Oh, man.
If I saw a photo of it in like the newspaper, I was far too young to remember it.
I feel like it must have been destroyed if there were that many people shooting at it. What the? That's so
My dad might have the newspaper of it still because he would save some for like significant events. Because I remember for this one, it was like...
significant events?
I don't remember the headline, but the description was something like local teenagers assisted the police and da-da-da. Which one is...
God.
I don't know if local teenagers are allowed to own firearms. It might be, no, you could do it at 18. They might have meant like 18 to 19-year-olds. But it was so fucking ridiculous that looking back, it's, oh wait, that was just a world boss. That was just the local world boss. Was this alligator? They all shut up.
That was just that was a Guild Wars 2 world event happening right in front of you.
So when Dr. Decker yelled, he has a gun and dropped out of the way and like 50 cops just start lighting him up, I was like, this reminds me of something. And it was the combination of creatures and the cops and rednecks teaming up at the end finally made it click into place. God, what a stupid guide.
Oh, you know what? I was thinking about related to the movie. The lady that drops her like donut or croissant, and then she's just picking it up bit by bit off of the floor to set up a kill.
It's filthy. Oh God, it's filthy.
Just to set up a kill, and like she just no thought process. I've had moments like that where like your brain stutters a little bit, but like no thought process. She drops a goopy like bear claw, and then she's picking it up bit by bit. Like, ooh, let me just grab a little chunky of that. Ooh, I should grab a little chunky of that. I just,
so disgusting though. Holy fuck. I don't know how they made something so yummy look so fucking filthy.
It is a dirty, disgusting movie.
It looks like mayonnaise filled almost.
You're a dirty little bear claw, aren't you?
That's what's so, I don't think it was a bear claw. It looked like maybe. I don't fucking know. What do I care?
Midian.
Much like the breeders in this movie, what do I know? This is a joke about the nose lady.
Which nose lady?
The sexy porcupine nose lady.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Oh, the lady who looked like she was from Defiant. Yeah.
The alien lady,
Defiant, like
Defiant.
the MMORPG,
the MMORPG and television show,
TV
sci-fi, dude. They have, you know what? Actually, they can do
man.
Nightbreed because they have so many fucking props left over after Defiant fell. They're just gonna turn it into fucking horror Defiant.
I totally forgot Defiant was a sci-fi TV show that was happening at the same time.
Because the game was supposed to change the TV show, and the TV show was supposed to change the game, and it was just a horrible
stuff in the game will change the plot.
That was such a terrible fucking idea. There was no way that would have ever fucking worked. Not on a sci-fi budget.
I remember the game being okay.
And also not with like the most boring fucking...
Like, I remember it being like an okay looter shooter.
Yeah.
I mean, the game was fine.
They could have made it work, but it was like very inconsequential changes. It wasn't like... Because they were never going to do, let's rewrite the whole plot.
The money is blue now.
Yeah, there was something like that. Something changed color. I wish Dimitri was here. He remembers Defiant bullshit.
I mean, they must have shot a bunch of scenes that were like slightly different, like slightly alternate.
Well, it had 2 seasons, so I think season 2 was supposed to be
2 seasons.
It could have been more. Maybe it was 3. But season 2 would have been here's the effects playing out of some stuff.
I definitely was not paying attention back then to what was happening with the changes to Defiance because, quite frankly, Defiance was kind of...
I saw 1 episode of the show, and
I don't know, boring.
Yeah. The game was more interesting than the show to me.
And even then, I skipped all the story in the fucking MMORPG. I just wanted to play the fucking free guns.
I was like, wow, it's like World of Warcraft, but there's guns.
Man, it was a simple time back then. Holy crap.
What if the MMO, but it has guns, was a pretty big draw? I'm like, wow, City of Heroes. I could have guns.
Oh, City of Heroes. I went crazy for City of Heroes.
Wow, Jimmy's talking about demons. I can make them quests in City of Heroes. One day we'll have Dimitri back and he'll talk about some of the City of Heroes quests we made.
Oh, you made a bunch of stuff on City of Heroes.
Oh yeah, in the Architect Edition. Like when Jimmy, the scout who had like the demon problem.
Yeah.
Before that happened.
No. No, but yeah.
Before the demon got crazy with like that week. Actually, no, we still did stuff after that. But basically, whatever he'd tell us, we started making lore for like a line of quests in City of Heroes because he was represented. He was like this big demon in the game.
Yeah.
And he actually kind of looked like one of the Nightbreeders. He looked like a Nightbreed creature. And he'd be like, the demon is stealing food from my fridge. Because one of the monsters was the Mega Grimace and it lived down the sewer. And what was great about the Architect editor was you could give like animations to different enemies and stuff. So we used like this big weird blob monster and turned it purple, and it was like it had like a stealing soul animation. So you'd go down to the sewer and the Mega Grimace would be stealing a soul. And that was a lot like Midian, come to think of it.
Nightbreed. The breeders attack the
cops attack
it's less the breeders, it's more the rednecks attack the breeders, but you know.
And they really, really got drunk before that. You see the cops drinking in the front seats of their cars.
They get fucked up.
I wanted to know more about the Buffalo Festival. Every redneck was wearing the bullhorn hat.
Yeah, every hat had it.
There was like a kill with buffalo horns.
Well, throughout multiple scenes, the bar scenes and everything, there were always guys wearing the buffalo hats, and I was like, what?
always Buffalo. I wasn't sure if it was like a Buffalo festival or if it was like a local sports team that was the Buffaloes.
They had a lot of hats.
Because that was, like a hockey team or something. Curling.
Curling.
Might have been curling. Might have cheated on that one too.
They're using their powers to cheat at curling.
I mean, it is in Calgary, so it wouldn't be football. It wouldn't be soccer. It would be fucking hockey, probably.
I wonder how quick they'll be able to tell when they start running trailers for the new Nightbreed that it's in Canada. Because I've been to Vancouver enough to go, okay, I kind of recognize the gray fog. But like so many sci-fi shows, once you recognize, if you're not from Canada or that region, like, oh, this is in Canada. Because they have like that stable of actors they always use. Like I can't remember the guy, the brown-haired man, but he's in everything. Like, I wonder if he'll...
The brown-haired man.
The brown-haired man. I know I'm saying
could be
the brown-haired man.
Anybody.
Talking about me. I'm in there. I'm the freak.
Oh, you're
I'm
in
the
there.
breed.
You're the breed. Brendaniel.
Brendaniel, yeah.
The thing is, once you... What is his name? Oh! Luchlin Munro. What is his name?
What? Lachlan Monroe?
Lachlan Monroe. What am I saying?
I was like, what are you... Lachlan Monroe.
Once you recognize him, it's just like this product was made in Canada. You could just have a stamp with his face on it. So many TV shows.
Lachlan Monroe is actually in fucking everything.
Yeah.
But he'll never top his best role in White Chicks.
Oh yeah, the boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
One of them anyways.
He was one of the boyfriends.
He was in The Predator? I was too drunk to remember that.
I never clocked that, but you're 100.
He was Scary Movie. He was Greg, right?
He's in fucking everything.
But he's in so much TV stuff. If you go to his list for TV, it's insane.
Yeah, I never clocked that, but you're so right. Every time anything is made in Canada, Lachlan Monroe is in there.
He's there.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
He's probably easy to work with. Like, nice guy.
I mean, he seems nice.
I don't know much about him. Maybe he's like when he gets that much work.
Maybe he's horrifically racist and we wouldn't know, but like he seems nice.
Like, oh, what a nice actor. He appears in everything.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to speculate on his sins. Oh, he's in Riverdale. I still need to see Riverdale. I'm preparing for Riverdale. It'll be my new Chronicles of Shannara, or the Shannara Chronicles, whatever the fuck it was called.
What I'm preparing for is Scary Movie 6 next year. This year, actually.
Is it 6 or are they just making a reboot?
No, 6 is coming this year.
I hope that if they do 6, it needs to be like making fun of prestige horror and the fact that it's like bringing a sequel back. And
I don't know if they're going to do that because that's what Scream did. Scream already made fun of prestige horror. Although I guess we're still in it.
That might be thinking too big.
Well, there's a difference between satire and parody.
Yeah, this is straight parody. We're in a golden age right now, man. I can't believe we're back. We're so back.
I know. Horror is now Marvel. You're welcome.
No, no. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about parody movies making a comeback.
No, Brendan showed me that Fanta commercial, and I'm like, no, you're right. When it's Freddy Fazbear, Megan, Mithrigan.
Horror is Marvel, and parody movies are coming back because of it.
Next week is the new Scream, and it looks fucking terrible. I don't know if you've seen the shit that they've been putting out about that movie, but wow.
I have not, and I watched the last ones.
Oh, man.
Actually, this could be fun. We could predict a Scary Movie 6 joke. Mine is the Babadook shows up and is a drag queen for like a few.
Why would the
20 seconds.
That's so. Babadook is like fucking 20
Freddy
years.
Fat Bear, and he's smoking weed.
Oh, they're definitely gonna Puppy Playtime.
I want to get in the animatronic suit. Ah!
Dude, Puppy Playtime, pregnant with Springlock.
Suit now.
Oh.
That's a Lanky Box video.
That is a Lanky Box.
They're gonna hotbox Five Nights Freddy. They're gonna hotbox him. Please let them hotbox inside of Freddy.
I just realized like anything that's Scary Movie 6 is gonna try to fucking parody is just gonna be like a YouTube video for kids on like a mascot horror, and it's gonna be like the same fucking thing.
Cindy, use the white phone. Maybe we can talk to the ghost. But what about the black phone, Brendan? No, use the black phone. Use the white phone.
Oh, yeah.
2 phones.
The Grappler.
If they want to make a shitload of money, just make it Vampires Suck, but for Five Nights at Freddy's. People would go to see that, and if the worse it is, the more people would see it.
Man, I can't wait for Scary Movie 6. That's like a fucking day one at the movie theater, fucking 1 a.m. with my big popcorn.
Oh, that would be fun to see in a crowded theater. Or it could be like just the worst misery ever if it's not funny.
Oh, instead, they could do like the Big Windy Room, but it could be like the Big Cindy Room.
Windy Room? What are you talking about?
Yeah, the Windy Room. 40X.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
40X.
yeah.
They could do it in 40X. Instead of a big windy room for Dune, it could be a big Cindy room.
I wish we had the fucking windy room in Montreal. I haven't found a single movie theater with a windy room. It sucks.
They closed down my good theater because of a rental problem dispute between the landlords. And so now the only movie theater is a terrible mall one that is 25 minutes away.
no.
And so I cannot go and see movies now.
Now you're going to have to watch shitty cam rips from I don't fucking know.com.
I mean, hey, you know what? Nightbreed was awesome, but it could have been Return to Silent Hill, and that was the last theater movie
You're
I saw.
fucking
That was
kidding
a
me.
horrible mistake.
You're
So.
fucking
You saw it in
kidding me.
theaters?
The last thing you saw.
Yeah.
I hope I. For
Yeah, movie
years.
where James Sutherland summons Pyramid Head like a stand and then JoJo poses after fucking breaks my heart.
Oh god, I was talking with Eye Patch Wolf about that movie because I was thinking like it would be really funny to do that movie for Pondering. He told me that might be the worst movie he's ever seen in his life, and he's not the first person to tell me that, and I'm kind of excited about it because I can't. How the fuck do you make a movie that bad?
He could mean boring though. Here's the thing. I thought it could be something. Because the first Silent Hill movie he made had tons of studio interference. They said
I don't hate it. I don't hate the first one.
They made him insert Sean Bean, and there is a beanless edit of it. It's pretty
beanless edit?
decent. Yeah, because all he does is he basically recites Wikipedia about what's happening. He's so shoved in.
Yeah, he just walks around and just like drops random lore, like fun facts about Silent Hill.
Yeah. And the director made Brotherhood of the Wolf, which is one of my favorite movies. That movie's fucking awesome. I'm like, well, maybe he'll get it back. Maybe he could do it. And I saw their views coming in.
Unfortunately, he hates women.
He can't do it.
He really fucking hates women.
Does he?
Oh, you don't know about that?
No, for the first Silent Hill movie, the studios said that he had to put in Sean Bean because there were too many women in it. They said you can't do that. You need more men in this. So they inserted Sean Bean.
Oh yeah, yes, but the reason why they chose he chose to change the role of is it Harry, the Silent Hill 1 guy, Harry Mason?
Yes.
Yeah, Harry Mason. Instead of Harry Mason, he chose a woman in that role because he said that only a woman could play like a role with that much like sadness and emotion or whatever. And
right.
I would have to find it again. I can't quote it because
Okay, I thought this was gonna be like a David Cage quote where he's like, "All women in my game are whores."
The way that he talks about women in interviews is like he's David Cage. It's fucking crazy.
Brotherhood of the Wolf does have a transition edit where it goes onto a woman's breast and that turns into a mountain, but it's pretty fucking awesome there.
Damn.
Mary Angela Laura Crane.
Brotherhood of the Wolf is great. It has a creature too, like Nightbreed.
The white man attacks the blue guy. Wait, no, that's Avatar. That's not Nightbreed. That doesn't work that well.
You're thinking of Rogue Trooper again.
Yeah, we're back to Rogue Trooper. So, what do you guys think? Is this movie cool or art? I kind of want to go art. I think it's so art.
Cool.
I would say cool. Director's cut might be art.
I'm already thinking about going back and watching the director's cut, honestly, because I really fucking enjoyed Nightbreed. That, like, when I say I hope people go and watch it, despite the fact that we spoiled it for the most part. Even knowing the ending, you're going to have a fucking amazing time, especially the ending where it's just so explosive. There's like, dude, everything explodes. It's a huge all-out war between the drunk rednecks and the Nightbreed. It's awesome. I really hope people go see it. I already want to go see the director's cut, but I'm even more interested by the world building. I'm even more interested about the set design, the art around, because it's very religious. The Nightbreed, everything surrounding them is very religious and interesting. I like the themes of like, I don't know how to describe it, but like themes of like finding people that are similar to you and everything. I think it's really well done. Found family, that's the word. It's just really well done. I really like it. That's why I think it's art. And also because, quite frankly, anything Clive Barker makes has a lot more sauce behind it than most other movies because he is quite the writer. I don't know about saying that he is quite the director though, but yeah, I like it a lot.
I was going to say for the religion and all the found family stuff, that makes the new ending make a little more sense because there's the priest who like holds a gun on the cop and says you're killing children. He's trying to stop the massacre. But at the very end, he's like, they burned me. Fuck them. Come back, Philip K. Dick. And he shoves the goop in his chest. And that being an invention of it makes more sense.
It's because he falls in the Fanta.
Right.
He falls in the Fago, I mean.
But I don't know if he would have been as vengeful. Like maybe the ending is he becomes one of them.
I don't know if the Fago is the thing that changed him though.
No, he was changed by the bite. And the Fago made him part of their society, I think.
We can't call things bites anymore because now I just think of the bite of 87 and it's really fucked up.
It's the FNAF, man.
Yeah.
But I saw it more as like he's literally rebaptized into being part of their society.
Oh,
he died and
that's
he's
what I'm saying,
back
right?
into it. Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. I can see this both ways. I think it's really cool in the explosions and drunk rednecks kind of way, but also there's a lot of art behind it, and I'm more interested in the art part of the movie. That's why I think it's art more than cool. But I think it's a movie that encompasses pretty much everything, kind of like Houseu.
Yeah.
Where it's just like it's just a good movie, man. I really love this movie. I want to watch it again already.
We can wait 2 weeks just to do a commentary track for the director's cut, but just not discuss it, because I would happily watch that again for the director's cut.
Yeah, I don't want to discuss it though. I'm fucking already like, it already took a while, you know. It takes a while to do these.
Well, any discussion would just be during the movie of going, oh wow, that's what this makes sense now, or I want the cop to say the funny line again.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to say it because apparently director's cut changed it. Because that's the thing. I don't know if the director, because a lot of people are saying like it's personal preference whether or not you're going to say that you prefer one cut over the other because they're so drastically different and they focus on different aspects of the movie. Like the theatrical cut is way less serious, doesn't have as many quips with the cops and stuff. But I think that
seems more bleak.
That's sad though, because that's so important that to have that levity.
Brendan said something good, I think, before we were recording about how I don't always trust our authorial intent or something like that when it comes to this sort of stuff.
Because sometimes it gets too self-serious.
Yeah, so Brendan art are cool.
Oh, cool. Definitely. I liked a lot of the creature stuff. I was enraptured by it. I kind of, one of those movies where when I watched it, I wanted more.
Yeah.
As I kept watching, I was like, damn, I love this, but if, damn, I love this as well, but if, and you know, the entire time I was watching the movie, it felt to me like kind of that 90s, like X-Files, 90s, like Star Trek vibe, which is some of my favorite, like kind of like camera and set work. Phenomenal for me specifically.
We were talking about it on the commentary track, but it really does, especially Midian, whatever. It looks like when Star Trek goes on a planet and they just walk around for a bit.
It's an away mission.
It has the same vibe and it's excelente. It's so fun.
It's cool with the asterisk that maybe director's cut makes it more art.
Yeah.
But theatrical cut is definitely cool.
Yeah.
Whenever I think of this movie, having seen it before, it was, oh, there's cool monsters. There's a monster society he joins. And it's like, I remember now I've seen more nuance to it, but in a few years it will probably be, unless I see the director's cut, yeah, there's a cool monster society with a weird monster land that's below a graveyard.
If they add a bunch of like pathetic creatures like that one weird rat, it might be more art.
I hope they bring back the weird rat for the show. I don't know if they could have a rat that weird and good again.
It was such a good puppet. I don't know if they can remake a puppet that good on a Sci-Fi Channel budget, but we can only dream and we can only hope.
Like when she was holding it facing away from the camera and it was still moving, and I was going, oh, it's probably just they have wires run up to it, and then she turns around and is still holding it, and it's
just
still
fully,
like twitching.
fully mechanical.
Full animatronic.
So good.
Fucking good.
How do we end this?
Play the clip of that lady picking up the donut piece by piece, just going, add extra wet goopy noises to it, make it really mushy.
I've always hated breeders.
Hey, thanks so much for listening. This episode would not have been possible without the help from our patrons, such as Alan Diver, Art of Vaughan, Avery Pascal, Boopaloo, Brain Soup, Brass, Cassandra Crash, Chipples, Chris Chapman, Dirt Eater 2713, Dubiology, DX Studios, Edward McMillan, Eric Scott Gillies, Ethereal, Geef, Generic Phoenix, Guidrion, Heretic Shark, I Love Waifus, I Am Scarf, Jack of All Korgs, Lambda Man, Lucavia, Moraine, Mr. Starchy, Mr. Shirt, Presta Husk, Rat Supreme, Sponge Guy, The Frost Ace, Tukin Farbin, Tyler Hall, Ulbert, Wake, and Woodstock. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you for another freaky deaky episode next time.